The moral architecture of power. Aristotle, Chanakya, and the state. Today, politics appears to have lost its soul. Leadership without purpose, polarization without understanding, and power pursued for its own sake have turned governance into a spectacle rather than a service. When values are compromised and ethics become negotiable, societies lose their moral anchor. At such times, revisiting philosophies of Aristotle and Chanakya become essential, for both saw governance not as an exercise in dominance, but as a sacred responsibility grounded in moral and spiritual consciousness. For Aristotle, city state was not merely a political institution, but a moral organism. In his classic work, Politics, he wrote that man by nature is a political animal. He emphasized that human fulfillment could only be achieved within a community guided by virtue. Politics to him was an extension of ethics, art of cultivating good life through collective wisdom. This vision echoed Plato's ideal of a philosopher king, where true leadership arises from inner wisdom and moral awakening rather than pursuit of power. Recognizing that concentrated power corrupts, Aristotle proposed a polity, a balanced system of governance embodying reason, moderation, and justice through people's participation. He warned that when rulers seek power without virtue, governance degenerates into tyranny. A state, Aristotle believed, mirrors the soul of its people. When reason governs, order prevails. When desire overpowers reason, chaos follows. Governance without ethical direction reflects the disorder of an ungoverned mind, restless, divided, and self destructive. Chanakya, in his Arthashastra, offered a vision equally profound yet more pragmatic. While Aristotle began from the ideal of virtue, Chanakya began from the reality of human nature. He understood that power, wealth, and law must serve Dharma, sustaining moral order of the universe. For him, the purpose of governance was the welfare and the protection of his people. A ruler, he said, is a servant of Dharma, not its master, reflecting that true leadership arises from inner discipline and moral awareness. Aware of the corrupting influence of absolute power, Chanakya emphasized strong institutions and shared responsibility within the state. His Saptanga Rajya, 7 limbs of the state comprising king, ministers, territory, fort, treasury, army, and allies, was a comprehensive model recognizing interdependence as the foundation of good governance. Each element was a complement yard, served as a check and balance upon others, ensuring that power remained aligned with duty. His political realism never dismissed morality. It demanded that ethical principles be applied within wisdom and flexibility. Power, he believed, must be disciplined by intelligence and foresight. Together, Aristotle and Chanakya present two dimensions of government, the inner and the outer. Aristotle's practical wisdom and Chanakya's niti or strategic intelligence both reveal a shared truth. Political order cannot exist without moral order. Both philosophers saw citizens as active participants in shaping moral fabric of the state. Aristotle viewed a good citizen as one who contributes to both ruling and being ruled, guided by reason and virtue. Chanakya warned that when people become indifferent, rulers become absolute and corruption spreads like a disease. Civic apathy, therefore, is as dangerous as political arrogance. The Bhagavad Gita reminds us that inaction in the face of unrighteousness is complicity. Krishna tells Arjuna, "To act rightly is your duty, fruits are not yours to claim." The governance is not a performance of authority by a few, but a shared responsibility of many, a reflection of collective consciousness. Thank you for listening to us. We hope this article seemed meaningful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such informative videos.